as the day continues on Autism Awareness, Autism Acceptance Day, I'm just doing a few videos here and there and explaining one or two things which, people have questions, people get scared, people worry. And that's what I'm just here to do today. Beyond everything else, I am a mother, a parent to a charming, incredible, absolutely wonderful son called Alfred. When did Alfred get diagnosed with autism? At first, in fact, the reason I am allowed to stay in England, I am a British citizen now. Yeah, I'm a citizen of England because of Alfred. We were given citizenship on compassionate grounds because of Alfred, because of all the help that he receives in this country. He receives so much help, so much therapy since he was 2 years old. Alfred came to England when he was 2. Just before he turned 2, 2000. Yeah, just before he turned 2, that's when Alfred came to England. So he's been in England. We've been in England now 20 years. I had worries. When Alfred was growing up, when he was a few months old, he couldn't sit. And when a child is supposed to stand, he couldn't stand. There were concerns. And I had so many suspicions of, oh my God, what's wrong with my son? Mwana wanga watani? Was the child dropped? Because in Africa, you know how it is. We have helpers, anchito, in a night, anchito anga really. And I was thinking, did one of them drop the child? Maybe. You have questions, as you do when a child has got global developmental delays, because every child at a certain age, they're supposed to sit, they're supposed to stand, the usual, the normal step-by-step that I didn't experience any of that. I experienced things in a different way, the hard way, the worrying way, the stressful way, because every parent, if your child is delaying in development, it's worrying. It is worrying, and to a point. And at that time, Alfred was, thin and skinny and quite frail. And I thought, there were rumors. People will talk. People will always talk. People will always talk that, are you sure it's not HIV? Are you sure? Are you sure this? No, it's not. It was not HIV. It is not HIV. Alfred is HIV negative. I am HIV negative. So Alfred was born without HIV. I've got to elaborate these things, in the most truthful way. If I had HIV, if Alfred had HIV, it's something I would reveal and tell you guys and be an advocate of certain things. This is Andu. For me, I live my life in truth, and you would have known years ago, I would have revealed, explained, and like I say, advocated in so many ways. Komano, they were antuma rumors, manongonongo, malankula. People talk, people will always talk, people will always talk. That's one thing you should know. And, Alfred, have you got HIV?
No.
Because Alfred knows about HIV. He knows that his father was diagnosed with HIV. I can say this properly now because when you've healed, you tell your story differently. I used to be so angry with Alfred's father, so angry and he contracted HIV when he went back to Malawi after my divorce. When we divorced, after like 10 years or 15 years, that's when he contracted HIV. And, hugs to him. He's in the right place. He's in England now. He's back here. And I don't argue with him anymore. Do I argue with your dad?
No.
In fact, I told you I saw your dad in the shop.
Yeah.
In which shop?
Morrison.
In Morrison's. I actually told him, I said, Alfred, I saw your dad in the shop at the till. Alfred was like, what was he buying? Was he buying junk food? My dad loves junk food. You know, and then, like I say, when you've healed, when healing has taken place, you tell your story differently. I was angry with Alfred's dad for years, you know, because he used some very hurtful words to me on my son, on our son, the person who was supposed to be with me the most. And I repeat, I'm not saying this from a point of anger. I'm just explaining about autism. How did Alfred's father react? Other than stand by me, he stood against me. Hey, you know, because your dad has this and that, he must have done some voodoo on our son. Hey, mwakuti. Hey, I don't call this thing a child. You know, so part of Alfred's delayed development led to me leaving his dad. It led to us going separate ways. 2002. Hang on, 2002. No, 2002, 3. Leave the Xbox. Leave the PlayStation. You want to go and play?
Yeah.
Alfred, it's only for a few minutes. I'm just teaching a few people, you know, because of your abilities and disabilities, isn't it? Some people don't understand. Some people want to learn. I've got to teach some people. You know, like I used to come to your school to teach some parents.
Yeah.
To teach some parents about...
Your executive assistant here. These are exciting times for the company.
Switch it off.
Huh?
Switch this thing off for just a few minutes.
No.
You won't die if you turn off the PlayStation. Believe me. You won't die. Trust me.
No. I'll do my mission.
Yeah, Alfred, you will do your mission. Don't worry. You will do your mission as long as you want. I need you by my side, Alfred.
Oreo, please.
Oh my God. Mpaka, hurry up. Why are you grumpy today?
No grumpy.
You're leaving home soon, and I'm gonna miss you. Do you know how much I missed you? Everybody knows Alfred left home for 5 months. They found him a place to stay. It was not suitable. And as a parent to an autistic person, I will always be his advocate. I will always be his first lawyer. I will always fight for his rights. I will always fight for his freedoms, his human rights, and his happiness. That is my first and foremost goal in my life. You know, you see me now, yes, I'm an escort, but first and foremost, I am a mother. I'm a mother to a child who needs me. And we've worked so well together. And one thing I am so thankful is the community. The community, where I live in Manchester, in Gorton, I am telling you, Alfred has come this far because of the goodwill of people, the kindness of people. He is one of the most popular people in Manchester, in the community. Everywhere you go, people know Alfred. People know Bali Bose. Nimwana Mozi Ochuka. One of the famous people in Manchester is my son. In this community, almost everybody knows Alfred. Young people, old people, Jamaicans, Africans, the English, the Brits, you name it. Across the board, every age, every color, the youngsters, the old people, that is Alfred. You know, he's just a popular person because of his humor, his kindness, and the kindness of people as well. They've been so accepting, so tolerant, and absolutely, wow, they've been amazing, haven't they? And Alfred left for a few months. His mind. Come, Alfred.
Me want you.
Go.
Go out.
Yeah, go out then. That's what I'm saying. Go. His mind is on basi inde zipitani. Go. He. Ngatukuta ukapanga zaphindu zina zake. Yeah. Anyway, you've been sitting all day today. Go.
Yeah.
Go for fresh air. Put me Sky News. You know very well it's difficult for me to change from your things to Sky News. You know, just be nice, and when you're going out, put Sky News.
Always nice.
You're always nice, but you don't leave me Sky News, Alfred.
Yeah, sometimes.
for me to switch from his games to the news, I just end up giving up. Okay.